reasonable about sea and island. Reasonable about sea and island is the proper way to get back sea and island. Maybe two real forms. Vietnam fights and get back. It isn't real way. Because Grasshopper kick car, or Vietnam communist sues China to United Nations and International Court. That is very difficult to solve. Complex to solve as follows. 1. Great nations not yet have any agreeableness solution about East Sea, so Vietnam communist sends the petition filled to the United Nations also has yet resolved now. That must wait opportunities in future. International Court also addressed thereto. 2. Cao Tung. Facts. Vietnam Communist since filed a lawsuit, Cao Tung, to the United Nations. The China Communist will bring the diplomatic note of Pham in Vietnam 9th grade textbook to confirm that Viet Cong has delivered it for China in the past. The United Nations will defeat Viet Cong under this document, or the United Nations shelved another occasion even more favorable international court. I think only a new non-communist government is enough to convince the United Nations and the International Tribunal to resolve this lawsuit. Truong Sa is also similar but more advantageous than Cao Tung, because no evidence of any legal binding is in Cao Tung, and I think China Communist will boycott, didn't participate or compete but get the veto. 3. Truong Sa Island. Viet Cong has no legal employer is enough of Truong Sa Island, although the communists are in power, so Viet Cong put the claim to the United Nations will be refused receipt. Although the Republic of Vietnam force no longer has enough computed legal stand, lawsuit records client about Truong Sa that Minister of Republic Government Nguyen was carefully filed at the United Nations in 2010. The United Nations has to reply to Prime Nguyen count be careful. The United Nations has promised to keep to use when needed. And the United Nations pledged out with Minister Nguyen and descendants who permission use this profile, retrieve this profile or cancel it, whether they are Vietnam Communist or China Communist. However, when needing for this profile, the United Nations will review the process of entire Truong Sa via the Treaty of Paris, the Geneva Accords of 1954, 1973. And if need, event of War II when Japan gave in the Second Great War with Allies in 1945. Conclusion. Great nations had not agreed yet on the East Sea. Communist Vietnam's existence is the rock to stop way, so the United Nations also have yet to help us at this time. We have to fight go on for reject the rock top Vietnam that is Vietnam Communist. This is the first duty we must do and not forget it. Please send this video for many people listen together, special to young adults inside and outside of Vietnam, Americans. And give me a pose question. Thanks you all. Dr. June 6, 2006.